bout coming out from both of them, and let's go to the game cam.
It is very likely that I will mess up these names on the top.
Okay.
I still have to type them in just because
and while he does
they're
that,
both named King.
I'll go ahead and get this commentary underway with both of them starting out with strong starts on Final Destination of their choice. 50% on both sides, 59% Corrin. King, Ridley not able to really connect with that smash attack and is punished by the down air. Corrin starting to take examples, able to keep control of the map. Up B does strike true, 92%, and Ridley's a very light character for being how big he is. And so this juggle is being very beneficial for Corrin. Stunned by the neutral B out of Corrin. Ridley waits it out.
Ridley is a very large character, but he's not very heavy, so he can get juggled very easily by Corrin, but Ridley can also kill very, very early if he gets that lucky skewer.
He's got to watch out because that'll come back to haunt him if that counter is able to connect correctly. Smash attack does come through, taking a very early stock, but it's going to be really in Ridley's favor as 127% is quite a lot. Up B back to the center of the stage as he's trying to make do with any bonus damage he can get off on his stock, which isn't much, 3%.
Corrin hits the side B and takes out Ridley's first stock, and now we're at a fairly even matchup.
Counter skewer right there. That was kind of interesting to see.
Yep, Corrin's counter is very interesting as it sends vertically, so if Ridley is hitting a counter that's fairly high on the stage and Corrin hits a counter, it could kill Ridley very early on.
Side B is changed direction at the end to reconnect with Ridley after he tries to get away from it. 69%, 71%, 83% right there as the fireball is countered, bringing him into the sky for a sizable 64%. But Ridley's really able to keep center stage. No punish coming out from the missed counter. There's a lot of delays on a lot of delay and a lot of end lag on counters that really is openable.
Yep, I think this Ridley is trying to get an early side B and hoping that the Corrin will not be able to make it back off stage.
There it is. But it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Side B does connect, but up B return. 148%. Up smash does take it.
He covers high in the corner, unfortunately. Went that direction, getting punished for it. Now King. Which King is it? Great question. We'll figure that out after this game.
I believe King of Sentinels is the Ridley, whereas King Video is the Corrin. 133% on this Ridley. He may be high on percent, but every little bit he can get would be bonus damage, but it's not going to be enough with a smash attack coming out of Corrin to bring us to an even stock battle. These guys really love their smash attacks coming out from both sides. Skewer does go wide, unfortunately, and a counter can't stop a command grab as Ridley grabs him out of it.
A little too high for Corrin to hit that side B on stage and skewer the Ridley. Now Corrin's sitting at 97% and getting punished for doing that counter just a little bit too early.
Sorry, it's been a while.
All right.
Already. It looks like King Video, the Ridley, was able to take the first one there.
Yep, King Video is the Ridley. The names on the top are swapped, but we're just going to keep it how it is for this game.
Michael, we're going to miss you, buddy. Wish you were here. Immediately. Strong neutral game coming out of both, though, as Ridley is able to finally connect for a strong 44% combo.
Our local Ridley/Sephiroth main does also use the skin, and he unfortunately isn't able to make it to the Thunderstrike this month. So it's nice to see some Ridley representation, even though we're still missing our Ridley player, Raven.
Yep. Miss him already.
Yep.
Finally, oh, you hate to see an up B down there. That was definitely an interaction to be sure there as the up B goes straight down instead of back in the stage.
King Video does have the lead in terms of games, so even if he completely squanders this game, he still has an entire chance to bring it back.
That is true. At the same point as that, every percent added on, this is just extra damage that pushes the lead even farther into Corrin's favor. If he's able to take this stock, that'll definitely push for a strong lead into the next one.
Dash attack almost killing from Ridley.
Yep.
But forward air finishes the job, covering all options. Corrin could have gone a little bit higher, but shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Now, Corrin's neutral B is especially interesting because if you're within close range of it, maxing out, it will actually stun lock you into a free super strong attack just in favor of Corrin. 128%. Really keeping onto the stock, though.
Yep, a lot of this game has been determined by,
Side B takes out the stock.
Ridley at one stock. A lot of Ridley's leads, when he's been in advantage, have been from just getting Corrin off stage and being able to cover way more options. When Ridley's off stage, he gets a fairly safe comeback.
True, especially having that extra jump.
Yep. Ridley punishes the Corrin more off stage, but the Corrin punishes the Ridley more
For his aggressive ones. Waiting on stage, trying to think out a new plan.
Yeah, I was very invested in how that was going. Really dash attacks and fireballs, forcing the Corrin to go high. It misses the ground just barely, but the up B does connect, so now Corrin is on stage and hoping to keep the Ridley at bay.
That is true. Side B.
Very
dodged in a smash attack.
Very interesting choice to swing forward out of that side B instead of just swinging back and avoiding the interaction. And Corrin does get punished for it, but Ridley is at 82%, but Corrin is racking up.
It's true, but
numbers.
he loves that. He loves to try to counter, so that might be his downfall. Ridley might learn and start trying to push one out on him.
Ridley does choose to
Goes back off
come
stage.
back to stage fairly safe, but Corrin better watch out for that forward smash because it could definitely kill at a very early percent, especially that far away from center.
Very true.
Not getting punished for the respawn invincibility. For the lack of respawn invincibility.
You gotta love that one.
Yeah.
So, what would he be able to steal? He'd be able to steal an amazing stun, wouldn't he?
A lot of Kirby's strengths aren't his ability to steal. It's a lot of being able to pull people off stage by sucking them in, as well as the down air does spike, and he's able to low profile a lot of characters' moves. We'll see if any of that comes out this game.
It's true, but the Corrin does have him on quite the lockdown.
Kirby can kill at a Kirby can get killed at a fairly early percent compared to a lot of other characters. Kirby is one of the lights in the game.
Inhale does unfortunately miss as the neutral game starts to flow through.
Yep, they are
Definitely avoiding contact with one another, but it's going to end with King taking the first hit and not jumping back to stage. Kind of interesting decision to opt for an immediate up B. That's
very smart move by Corrin.
Very true. 54%. This Corrin does have a very good lock going into this fight. 93% on their third stock, though. I mean, they've still got the stock advantage. Waits out the smash attack.
Dash attacks do trade.
Grabbed, almost kills, but it's not going to be enough.
Kirby up throw is definitely the strongest of his throws in terms of kill power. And Kirby dropping right back in with a back air, and now Corrin is up entire stock 0-0. Kirby needs to be able to take this stock fairly early to
able to eat him,
come
and
back.
Corrin and them now sharing the same neutral special map.
As a weird looking Kirby, might I say.
Very true. He does have to watch out, though, because the higher his percent goes, the more likely he gets it knocked out of him. Perfect parries with
Perfect
all
parry.
attack.
Oh, but he does fall into his own neutral beam.
Very true. Up B does connect to send him back to center stage, though, which is very fortunate.
Yep. Corrin is above 100% now, and Kirby, if he positions correctly, could go for the spike on the Corrin. That's one way he could kill him fairly early on. But
Able to beat that neutral B with his own up B.
Corrin doesn't even necessarily need to take Kirby's stock without dying. He just needs to rack up the percent so he can just come in and hopefully use that respawn invincibility to help him out. But Kirby's going to stay at a cool 70.1%. Corrin coming back in.
Corrin countering the neutral B coming out. Ooh. If that smash attack had landed, that might have been it.
Especially on Kirby.
86% Kirby? That neutral B.
50% Corrin. I am
that's
fairly
still
certain that when Kirby steals abilities, they are very slightly stronger than the original abilities.
Maybe. able to bait out the counter using the neutral B and punishing it.
We're going for a forward
counter
smash, and
once again.
Corrin counters too early.